Hello, beautiful dancers. Today we're going to be incorporating a lovely beginning combo to this lovely music. I just love it. I think it's really chill, but it also has this like underlying drive to it. So it's awesome. So we are going to work with the movement that we did this week earlier for the 1 minute drill. So if you haven't worked with the 1 minute drill I posted earlier, definitely check it out. It is the heel drop with a circle and the torso underneath. So it's going to lend itself to being a little bit more expressive and hit different elements of your movements. So you can take out as many layers of that circle as you want, because of course this is a beginning combo, and you can add them back in as you feel comfortable with your body. The first movement that we're going to be doing is on our right side. We're going to lift the hip. So we're going to place our feet close and lift, 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 lift. So you notice my hip hits on the downbeat of the music. So the downbeat is where you would walk and step to the music, right? So we have lift, 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 because the downbeats. So we have lift, 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 and lift. Other side. Lift, 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 lift. You notice my feet stay close together. One heel is lifted, the other one is flat, and I'm allowing both of my knees to bend with the movement, because if I don't, I'll go like this and I'll kind of just pop up and my hip will pop out. And what I really want it to do is I want it to come up into my rib cage, because if it does that, then it looks more internal of a movement than it popping out to the side like this. So that's really, really important for us to keep in mind and work towards. You don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to go like perfectly the first time, but we're just keeping that end goal in mind. Okay, in, from the side. It looks like in. See how my knees are bending back and forth? I keep them very soft, so that way I don't lock out any part of my body. That's the beautiful part about Raqs Sharqi, is you don't lock out your body. You allow it to stay soft so you can move it and really allow it to get that soft feel and that grace that you're looking for a lot of the time, right? So lift, lift, lift. Other side, switch, lift, 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 lift. Yes. Very soft in the body. So we're not doing this, right? We just want it to bring it up, 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 da na 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 na, up, 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 up. Very nice. Up, 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 up. Yes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to review the heel drop with the hip circle. So this is our hip lift, right? This is one type of hip lift that we can do in Raqs Sharqi. So we're lift, lift, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work with a hip circle and then add that heel drop underneath, and then we'll add the torso on top. So if you've watched any of my other videos, the hip circle looks like this. And then all we're doing is we're adding this pulse with our heels underneath this hip circle, which is really cool because you're kind of just like tapping the ground with your heels. So for the heel drop, you're going to have drop, 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 drop. So you're really just picking up the heel in order to drop it again. We're not going far up like this at all. It's more just like kind of coming back to the ground and tapping the ground with our heel. Boom. 2, 3, 4. A little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you starting to feel your calves work? Because I totally am. I'm like, oh my God, my calves are so exhausted already. Let's go it slower. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And boom, 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 1, 2, 3. Hip circle to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if anything, if all of these variation and layers start to get too much for you, we go back to this. You take out the hip heel drop, you take out the torso movement that we're going to add on top of this, and you keep this movement right here. Boom, boom, front to back, and front to back. Take it slower. Front and back. Then we're going to add the heel drop in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop, 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 drop. Little circlets. Drop, 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 drop. One more. Yes. Now we're going to add the torso. It'll look like 1, 2, drop, 3, 4. So you'll notice as I come down, I keep my chest nice and lifted. I'm not like, like I'm not just letting everything hang like this. You want to make sure that when you come back, you keep that back straight, that torso lifted, so you can maintain your posture and protect your body, of course, but also aesthetically, it looks a lot better than right? So just keep in mind that we don't want that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2. You got this. 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our hip lift on top and go straight into this movement. So we have 4 of the hip lifts, then the heel drop circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And lift. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have our beautiful Serena, and we're going to bring it in, and then we're going to hang out on one side and just let the arms melt all over our beautiful goodness. Yes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And what that it will end up doing is putting us on the other side, so we can do this whole combo on the other side. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Then we get practice on both sides. So you come up here. 1, 2, melt, melt. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 3 Serenas. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you see how this opposite side is now lifted? Then we repeat. Okay, so we're going to do it on the left side now. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. We have lift. 2, 3, 4. Heel drop. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Serena. 1, 2, 3, and melt. And again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, melt. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Serena. Over and over and over and down. Repeat. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Booty back. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. You got this. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what's great about this is you can speed it up and slow it down how you want. So you don't have to be like, choose a certain tempo to do this combination to, but you want to make sure that you draw it out, booty back and all, right? And then when you come up, you allow your movement to melt into your beautiful goodness, because that's the point of this, isn't it? Is to feel great in your body, listen to the music, and then just get that movement in your body in relation to the music, really, and feel alive and amazing. So I'm going to do it towards you. You're going to do it with your left hip first. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's lift. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, melt down. Last one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, puddle of goodness on the floor. So when you're doing this combination, break down each component and just allow yourself to feel amazing as you move through the movement. That is so, so important. The technique will come with the practice and breaking down the movements individually, but you really want to feel the movement of drawing it out or speeding up depending on what you're doing, and then allowing your body to just take over and get that sensation that is inspired from the music. So important, so important. All right, I hope you had fun with beginning combo with me today. If you have any comments or want to be oh my God, that was amazing, you can comment below the video, of course. And if you want to try a free class with me, I would love to have you in my beginning live streaming class on Mondays at 6 p.m. Arizona time. You can go ahead and click down below in this description and you'll get the link to the class, so that way you can come and take my class with me. It'll be so much fun. So I look forward to seeing you all soon. Stay dancing.